calling. I was about to say thank you for calling customer service. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Get Lifted. Customer service. 30 Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Get Lifted. Customer service.
Mm-hmm. Good talk.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Get Lifted. 30 is the new 20. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you're notified the next time we post or go live. Alright, y'all have fun.
You know. How's your weekend?
And Dwayne's in Halloween character, he's the Joker. Where's Harley at?
Where would Harley be?
She with the Suicide Squad. She like gang gang? Do you gang bang? I be outside with my gang from the deuce, the 9, the 6, the 8, the 9. Nah, thank you for tuning in, guys. Please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. We're on the way to 5,000 subscribers. Please help us with that. We need your help. We appreciate you tuning in. And check out our shorts also. But you said, how was my weekend? My weekend was okay. I didn't do much. I was supposed to go look at this apartment today, but I rescheduled something. I mean, I was up on time and I couldn't make it, but I didn't feel like going nowhere. But I'm gonna go next week. But besides that, I was in the house. I was filling out applications and watching movies and researching.
Sounds interesting. Let me tell you what I did this weekend. So, this weekend, it was interesting. I had a good time. Not doing anything. Coming up with different ideas. Trying to be more innovative. Coming up with different strategies. Things like that. So let me tell you how I got these scars. Let me start. So I've been doing a lot of research on what's going on in the government specifically, which is one of our topics that we're going to discuss today. How do you feel about no more food stamps? How do you feel about that? Do you feel like the government is the Joker right now? Like, what do you like? How do you feel?
Well, it's not directly affecting me because I don't get food stamps, but I think for the people that needs it, here's the thing: it's not going to only affect the people that are getting it, but it is going to be messed up for them because they're going to have to figure out how, if they actually did need the money, the food stamps, they're going to have to figure out how they're going to put food in their house. They may have children and things like that. They may not have cash to buy food, or they're going to have to choose between another bill to be able to come up with that. And groceries is expensive, but what's going to happen is they're going to get more expensive, and people are going to start stealing out the store. Somebody stole out of Price Right the other day when Grandma was in the grocery store. They can't do nothing, so they let them go. Like, you put your own stuff in the bag at Price Right or whatever. So they rung them out, and then they bag the people bag their own stuff up, and then they left. Somebody pulled up and got there. They called the cops, but they was already gone by the time the cops got there. And they're not supposed to touch you, like the workers. They can't try to hold you in the store or nothing, so they just let them go. So it's only gonna get worse. People are already doing it. On November 1st, they saying that they're gonna turn off the food stamps. So people gonna be robbing stores. People.
It's really gonna be Gotham City.
Yeah. People gonna be stealing to get money.
My kind of place.
So I don't know. It's and then they use.
Yo, what if I become an NPC character like this? Start saying shit. Oh, thank you for the cowboy hat. Giddy up, giddy up. Thank you for the cowboy hat. Giddy up, giddy up. Yo. Yeah, they be doing shit like that. Oh. Oh wow!
This girl did it, and she was so good. It was a real person, but like she was acting like she was like, "Oh, hey, how's it go?" Like, but she did.
You talking about that Spanish girl?
No, I think she was black.
She a corn star too. She had an OnlyFans, but she tried to stop doing that and just do the NPC shit. It got blocked. But she did one with I think she did one with Nicki or somebody. One of the rapper joints. Was it Ice Spice? It was somebody. But she did some joint with them. But yeah, a lot of people is upset about the government shutting down. Well, really is shutting down food stamps.
Yeah, and he said because they're not using their savings to provide to fund the food stamp program, the SNAP program. I seen a post on Instagram, and they say turn off them food stamp, and it's gonna really be SNAP or something like that, cause that's really the letters for it. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's not affecting me, but I think it should not be a lifetime event. Like if you're getting food stamps, you should want to progress to a point to where you don't need them and you can afford to get your own food yourself. Yeah. But everything is so expensive, so food be expensive. I just spent $100 on groceries, and I didn't even get nothing crazy. Like before, I could spend $75 and get meats and vegetables and a variety of different things. Now I got some fruit. I got strawberries, blueberries. I got a couple, and I don't be getting like a full basket of certain stuff because it'll go bad. I don't eat it fast enough. So I got 2 oranges, 2 pears, 2 bananas. Well, I asked for 2 bananas, but she gave me a bunch anyway because I did Instacart. And they're probably gonna go bad because I'm not gonna eat them. But and what I got some chicken breasts because they didn't have chicken wings. They were out of it, and I wanted chicken wings, not the frozen ones. And they only had chicken breasts and chicken thighs. So I got some chicken breasts, some pepperoncini peppers, some lettuce.
Some exotic shit.
No, they're not. They don't even. Those was like $3 some change. It's peppers. I like them, and then I use those for cooking too because they got juice in it. Like so, that's good seasoning. Like the flavor is, I like to just squeeze it and sprinkle the juice from it. I like bell peppers, and I like banana peppers too. But bell peppers is like bland. They don't have.
We was learning a lot about well, no, I was learning a lot about Halloween, the holiday, well, how it came to be and everything. And it's actually a newer holiday. Like it came out in like the 70s. Like trick or treating was like in the 80s. It wasn't something that was like a big thing like forever. It was something that just started to kind of get kids to stop doing so much mischievous stuff.
Yeah.
And then, like, historically, there was a day around that time. It was like November 4th or something. But there was people in the town, but these are adults and children. They would do really fucked up shit in the city, like really bad pranks. And because of that, they decided they was gonna do something to try to help with that. So they started giving people stuff so that they wouldn't, be so angry or whatever. I don't know. It was kind of deep. It was like a whole like little documentary.
They try to drug them because you know all this stuff that's in this candy now. That's probably why I got a headache because I was eating them flavored Tootsie candies. And I just
Oh yeah, majority of that stuff is not good for you. Like none of that shit is like. I mean, they got a whole bunch of shit in it to make it last for like 30 years and shit. Like that shit's not good for you at all.
Someone did an experiment with a Big Mac, and I never even had I never had a burger from McDonald's. I probably one time, but I don't get that. When I go there, I get a chicken. If I do, I get a chicken sandwich or something. I don't know. I never had a burger from it. But anyway, someone did an experiment with a Big Mac of up here to see how long, to see if it will rock or whatever. So they left it out for a month, and then somebody in Japan did the same thing. The one in Japan went bad. The other one, it was still like it was fresh after a month, which is obviously not. If it's real meat and all the other stuff too, the veggies that they put on it, the sauce, it should go bad after it's being left out for a month. For after a few days, depending on the temperature. So like, I don't know. So that means that you're just giving us stuff that don't go bad. So it's just that's why people are getting fat and getting sick because their body is not able to break the food down because it's bioengineered, and it says this on products now when you buy things from the store. It says that on this is bioengineered or something along those lines, which means it's made in a lab. It's not real. This wasn't grown from nowhere. When they say real fruit juice, no, it's not. It's a lie. They didn't put there's no fruits in it. Like, so, and that's the majority of the stuff out there.
Lab food.
But, when I go to the store, I try to get, like, which is still, I mean, it's a better option than getting frozen stuff. So because that they put even more stuff on the frozen stuff to make it taste good when you eat it up or whatever. So that's even more processed. So I try to get, like, if I get vegetables, like the stuff that's in the produce section, like with the water spraying on it, but who the fuck knows what it's spraying, what's coming out of there. Someone's dog ran up. This was on the news. People be bringing their dogs in the grocery stores or whatever, and the dog ran up on the produce, like, and they were like, and y'all are still you just gonna leave this up here so other people can get it after the dog just stepped and walked all around it, like, and the guy was like, what? He's like, cause he didn't take, like, you shouldn't take that stuff down. If a dog crawled on the tomatoes and the broccoli and the lettuce, he drooling, hair dripping, or like he literally climbed up on the stuff, and she had to chase him, get him off, so he ran all the way across.
That's crazy.
And then they asked the people, you're gonna, he's like, stop recording. He didn't want to be recorded because they nasty. They was about to leave that like that, and they probably still did. But they don't care. It's on camera.
Well, I feel like I've always felt about food stamps. I don't really think it's like something that people should be on forever, but I think it does help the community for having that incentive because they already started us like fucked up. So at least let us wean ourselves off of it. I mean, give us the opportunity to do better. And I guess this should be like, a means to an end, but for people to get more comfortable with putting money towards a goal, actually having a nest egg, actually saving up 25, $30,000. You know what I mean? Owning your property, buying more land, looking into starting a small business. You know what I mean? Like, look at the links that we got in the description below. Like, it's a lot of shit to help people. Little coupon shit, but it's also information about other opportunities that people have that people don't take advantage of enough. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of that.
Absolutely.
So, and I do it every time. Every video that we do, I always leave all this information. I make a habit of leaving all this information available to you guys because it's not, you gotta ask the right questions. Like, yeah, we got Google and we got all this other shit, but we gotta know what to look for. You know what I mean? And what are you trying to do? If you want to start a business, this is how you do it. If you want to get a government contract, this is how you do it. If you want to do this, this is how you do it. So the information is theirs, information that I've used, information that has helped me to start businesses and be able to show other people how to do it. So it could be useful to you. And you don't gotta fucking click on no ad to find it. You're watching a video right now, so I'm giving it to you for free every single episode. And it's only information. It's free. It's out there for you anyway.
Absolutely. Gotta inform the people.
I never say anything about it. I just put it up there, but I don't know. People click on the video, they probably just watch the video and don't click on the shit, the little links, but all the link is shit for you guys.
And we have our Cash App there as well, guys. If you'd like to donate to the cause, help us with marketing and production.
Yeah, whatever we get from here is gonna go into improving the podcast. Like, it's not supposed to be for nothing else. It's basically for this. This is basically another business for us. Like, you feel me? So we take this serious. That's why we're here every Sunday. You feel me? And we talking about real shit, like shit that's going on. Like, the government really shutting down food stamps. Like, does that affect you? Is it not really is it not really directly affecting you? Or is this something that you feel like, I mean, they should at least be given a chance to get their shit together before you take them off? I mean, they should have done it all along, but nobody expected that.
Yeah,
this has been around since the 70s, so it's like nobody expects for them to just pull the rug from underneath you after they've been taking care of you. And I'm not saying that, like I said, I understand the approach of the Republicans because they're go-getters, they start their own businesses, they build their own companies, they take care of their own employees and shit like that. So these people are paying a lot of money, and then the taxes for them are extremely high because they have more money to give. Because the people that don't really have as much money to give, they still gotta pay taxes, but they're not taking as much. But those taxes are just as hard on the poor people as it is on the richer people. Richer people still want to be able to enjoy themselves and still want to be able to put money away, but they constantly have to keep working and keep putting money back into their business because the taxes are high on both ends. You know what I mean? Depending on your cost of living.
It's just crazy because I would be saying this. I'm like, people should, if you're getting government assistance, you should, your goal at some point should be to get off of it because you never know because if they do decide to turn it off, they won't be fucked. If you're, well, excuse my language, you're gonna be messed up in a pickle because you didn't prepare for that moment, and now you got to scramble and figure out what you want to do, how you're gonna come out of it. And some people may not have no other support besides, they may not have family or friends or people that can help them. So, I do think, I agree with that. It should give them some time. It should give them like a grace period since they just did it they're doing it so abruptly. But in a way, it's not, because they've been talking about it since for this whole month. So that kind of it. They've been saying that. But they was like, they, I guess they just recently said about the food stamp, because what they were saying is that if by the end of October the government is still shut down, they haven't come to an agreement with funding, then they'll have to dip into the savings to pay all the stuff that would have come this that they would have gotten. They're gonna have to get in the savings to pay food stamps, pay whatever, medical insurance, because this. But the government doesn't just affect just the people that getting assistance, because that aspect of it, like if you're getting food stamps, if you're getting Section 8, if you're getting state insurance, if you work for the state, people are not getting paid. If you work for the city, people are not getting paid. Government employees are not getting paid. So they've been working for like a month. Like, that's crazy. And then like other programs, what about the Board of Education and stuff like that? What about public schools? What about the free food for like, you're gonna have to pay for lunch, and some kids, if they get food stamps, they probably can't afford to give them no lunch money. So it's a bunch of different like after school programs and stuff that's the city got, or like just a center or whatever that the city pays for, like a center that kids can go to, but like, just like a.
Shingu said, "Icky Pummel, I love you." Icky Pummel. I don't know if he's saying something crazy or he's actually saying that. He said to say that, so he said that in the chat.
Icky Pummel, I love you, Icky Pummel. What does that
maybe
mean?
I should Google that. I don't know. What does that mean?
Why are you telling us to say spells? What is that? Thank you for watching, Shingu, though, but no funny business. We don't do.
It's his wife. Oh, okay. Well, shout out to your wife, man. Shout out to you, man. That's dope.
Yeah. We love.
I definitely champion love. I wanna pivot a little bit before we talk about the next topic. My boy and I had a conversation regarding the Most High, right? Because there's a viral stream of this kid who shout out to Germany. He's from Germany. He has a viral stream where he's talking about prove God exists. And he always comes up there around the same time, and he tries to have a debate, an intellectual debate about it. But he's really condescending. It's really interesting and entertaining, because he won't engage really, because he wants people to present an argument of proof. And a lot of people obviously can't prove it because it's a fake thing. You just believe it, or your experience that you have, or some people say they have a relationship. Their relationship is what makes them or helps them know that he exists, but that's their personal experience. So that experience in itself could be subjective if everybody hasn't experienced it. It's not an objective truth. And the people who follow whatever religion, to them it is an objective truth, to those individuals specifically. So it's an interesting thing, and I like to respect everybody's denomination, but definitely when we have conversations like that, it kind of makes you think about, look at how society moves. Like, there was a point in time in history when in school we would say a Pledge of Allegiance, right? And in that Pledge of Allegiance, we would say one nation under God, right? So the country wanted us to believe that God exists, whatever God we believed in, and wanted kids to learn this. No parents had a problem with it because all of the households were what? Christian, or to some faith that believes in God or whatever. So whenever someone has that discussion and they want to say, oh, he's not real, or, you know, it, it it's not, it's disrespectful if you have a conversation and you just automatically just say that, and this is what the person believes. You know, this is what the person believes. But if that person says, well, he is real, and then your argument is that, well, I can't see him, how can you prove it? In a more not disrespectful way, but of a way of curiosity. A lot of people can't really answer it, because we learn this from us being taught, us growing up to believe certain things. So it doesn't necessarily make it wrong, but it doesn't necessarily make it true. It's theoretical. So you have to have a level of faith to subscribe to it. But I just don't like when people let faith dictate um, their purpose. You know, because sometimes it's a cop out. Like, you can really do more. Some people don't want to do more, so some people would rather make an excuse, like, you know, God will find a way for you or whatever. No, you gotta keep doing the work, or do more of the work, or do research and development, and then take more action. Sometimes you gotta work a little bit harder. You know what I mean? It's not gonna just come from you just believing in something. Sometimes you have to apply action. You know what I mean? What they say, perfection is the mother of procrastination, right? Or, yeah. Perfection is the mother of procrastination. Author Michael Hyatt. I always quote that because, like, it's true. Like, we always get caught up in that, where everybody just thinks, like, oh, you know, if I keep doing this and I keep doing that, I'm gonna get there. Nah, you gotta do the work. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass, but you gotta do the work. But yeah, in any case, it really made me think, like, yo, do can anybody really prove to me that he exists? Like, can somebody actually have that conversation
No,
with me?
they just have
and
faith.
do it?
You can't. What are they gonna? How would they prove it?
Right.
By telling you a story. That's all they
From
can
the
do.
Bible.
Or
Like,
maybe
you
something happened to
you
them, but if
can't
you
do it.
wasn't there,
You
then
can't do it without quoting the Bible. So there's really nothing that you can tell me that's gonna change a
yeah, even if you
perspective.
tell me
If I didn't believe
he
it,
spoke to you,
right,
I wasn't there, so I didn't see
right,
him.
right.
What's the matter, Kitty? Nala.
But it's always dope to hear people's perspective. I love it. But let's move on. Let's move on.
And
It's
we're
like,
not saying that he's not. But
yeah,
we're
no,
saying
no.
there's
I'm
no
not.
actual proof.
You know what's crazy? Like, you can't really be smart and just think that something came from nothing, right? So you got to think that there was a starting point, but we don't really know. It's the biggest anomaly. Where did we come from, right? But what I can say honestly is that I know we came from something. I just don't know what it was. And my question would be, is it a divinity, or is it mundane, right? Is it something that can bleed? Is it something that can be destroyed? Is it omnipotent? Is it omniscient? Is it all of these things? Omnipresent? If it's not, then it'll be hard for me to believe that there is something that's controlling everything, right? But that's why I said I wouldn't argue that something created. So something is an alchemist, a divine, maybe divine, right? I just don't know if it's divine, right? But it could possibly be. And then everything has an end. And if everything has a creator, then the creator would have a creator. You know? So it's a circular notion where people can just have an argument about it because they have the curiosity, which would come off as disrespect, and then the person that just knows, oh, I just know, which is an arrogance of a sort. Like, you know what I mean? So a person of science, like, it really comes off as like, what do you know that I don't really? And everybody would feel like, well, I know a great deal because I know they exist. Yes, yes it is, Shingu. You're good. You're very observant.
Yes, the podcast is called Get Lifted. So that's what we do. We get lifted with our minds and our lungs.
All right. Well, let's get into this. So when I was looking up this story about a woman escaping her captors in New York, I came across another story of a dude, like in May or something of this year, who also escaped captors. It was some business people or something like that. He was working in a building in New York, and they kidnapped him. And the dude came out in black shorts. It's a video of it too. Came out in black shorts and a black shirt and no shoes on, and they had cut his legs up with a chainsaw. They had beat him with a gun. You know, it was they did him filthy, and he was there for like 2 days. So then my sister brought this story to my attention. So I was like, I thought it was the same story, but this is actually a completely different story that happened in New York, where a woman, a young woman, it looked like, she looked like she was Spanish and she couldn't speak very well English, and she was in the Bronx, right? Was it?
Yeah, she came running down the street. This guy was recording her and he was talking, so you couldn't hear her, but he was basically narrating, saying what was going on. So she had on a T-shirt and nothing else. Like you could, he wasn't really showing her. He was trying to, not expose her. But it looked like she didn't have no pants on or no drawers either. Like she was just naked from the bottom, like, and she just had on a T-shirt. She had cuts on her leg. She was bleeding. There was a piece of barbed wire stuck in her hair, and she was like crying. She was asking for help, but people either couldn't understand her, and they also were scared because she was bloody. They didn't know what was going on, so people was ignoring her.
Looked like something from Saw, bro.
People was ignoring her. So then,
and it's around this time of the year, right? So it's like you see something like that, you like, yo, what are people doing?
Yeah, somebody called the cops though, and they came to help. But I can't find it anywhere. I just see the video on Instagram.
That's how it always be, yo.
These
videos come up and you really can't fact check it. You just going off of that. But
I mean, we don't know what happened, but that was a real video of the girl. Yeah.
With all the AI going on, like.
But
that was real. The AI is getting so dope, man. It's so sophisticated.
Yeah.
How do you like it? How do you like the AI? Kush single.
I think you're obsessed with it because
every
5 minutes.
You obsessed with Clubhouse?
I don't be up. When I first downloaded it, yeah, I would be up there a lot, but I don't. I still go up there, but not every day.
Like I'll get over AI videos, but I do enjoy the creativity. Like anything that you can think of in your imagination within the realm of their guardrails, because they got these guardrails or violation codes and all this other stuff. So you got to be careful. You can't make stuff of likeness, but if you find somebody with a video that's of likeness, you can remix it, put your own spin on it, use it for marketing. It's a very cool tool to have.
I was so mad. Well, this is not AI, but I wanted to do a cover of JoJo Leave Get Out, the white girl JoJo, not Casey and JoJo.
Mm-hmm.
And I put the instrumental. It was a karaoke instrumental, and I've done that before, and it never got they immediately it was up there for 2 seconds, and then it was block. This is copyright. You can't use it. So maybe it was that instrumental. I think I probably got to pick an instrumental where they use different instruments, so it still sounds the same, but they remade it or something. Because they be having one.
Yeah, you can't use the same beat. Because it's watermarks and sound scans, and certain stuff it gets detected, and then you won't be able to use it. So you gotta be careful.
I was mad because I'm like, I like that. That was a good one, man.
But yeah, this AI stuff is crazy. They got the AI artist
taking over.
The AI artist. She's dope, bro, and it's AI, bro. It's crazy. Like, she sounds so real, you know what I mean?
And the
to
music,
be AI.
the songs are good.
Yeah, the songs are good, really good. There's this one sad song. She talking about she lost her dad or something. You know what I mean, her AI dad. I'm just.
It's a song where she said the man was cheating or something. I don't know. It's like love song, the heartbreak.
It's crazy though. It's crazy. It's really convincing. The vocal patterns, like it's crazy. Yeah. Like it's really like wow.
And then Timberland got the Asian chick AI.
Yeah.
That one is black. The 918 is black, I believe. And then this one that Timberland got, she's Asian. I don't remember what her name is, but.
Do you know who Nina Lin is?
No, I don't know none of those people. I just seen that on Instagram, and I thought that would be interesting.
All right, so let me tell you about Nina Lin. So Nina Lin is, the way I know her, I guess she's a content creator, but she was on Drewski's, what is it? Could have been love, and she was the Asian girl from New York, right? And she was mad funny, a little spicy attitude, whatever. But she was funny. She was a funny character, whatever. Getting into fights, everybody be getting into fights, whatever. But she's from New York, you know what I mean? So I know another content creator. His name is Silky, and he always be wearing do-rags or whatever. So I guess, I don't know if they call him Silky because he got Silky do-rag. I don't know.
There was somebody
you think he's Silky Smooth?
Around here. Remember Silky?
Yeah. Shout out to him. Yeah. But yeah, I remember, seeing him doing little video streams with Kai Cenat and other people or whatever. So I seen him around, But anyway, he had his assistant. He was up there, and there was a young lady that was up there. I don't know who the young lady was, but a young lady was up there. And the young man is, 23 years old or whatever. But the young man didn't want the girl to, twerk on him. So she tried to twerk on him. And the other girl, which is Nina Lin, was holding him while the other girl twerked on him or whatever. You feel me? And, I guess he did feel a little violated because he was like, yo, chill, I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
he was hiding in the corner before it started.
Like, yo, I'm not thirsty like that. Like, just chill. Like, you know what I mean?
And then Silky was like, I don't think he wants
right. It. And then his boss was like, yo, I don't think he wanted, but he ain't really stop him. You feel me? He still let it continue. But I feel like.
And then they brought him into a bedroom, and they were like, "Close the door, take these shit off."
I ain't see that
and
part.
They pulled
I ain't
his
see that
foot.
part.
That was after.
I just seen that little clip. You didn't watch the whole
thing then. Yeah, that was in the clip when they
took his pants off. They showed him taking his pants off.
I didn't say they took him off.
They said that.
And they came in the room and I'm just saying the rest of the video. They pushed him on the bed, and they were on him. One of the girls was on top of him, and he was like folded up like to the side, and then they cut off the camera after that. But,
all right. Well, I ain't see that. I just seen the beginning part, but that's extra. I mean, that would definitely get you off of the thing because you're doing explicit stuff on what you call it, on social media. Social media is strict, bro. Okay. Like I was just saying, you gotta stay within the guidelines. You feel me? So anyway, a lot of controversy on it. Number one, when things like that happen to a woman, we don't hold no punches. You feel me? We automatically, the dude's guilty. He got to get the ultimate, punishment. You feel me? But in this case, we kind of like look at it like, all right, well, they was playing, they was whatever, da, da, da. But their accounts got banned from Twitch. So after this situation, their accounts got banned from Twitch. So Twitch not playing. So Twitch was like, yo, like, I don't care what happens with this legally. This is what we about to do. I want to know how people feel about that freedom. Do you feel like it's okay for the platform to ban you for something that happens on their platform but not directly from their account. Do you think that's fair?
If it was you doing it, and it appears in the video that he does not want that done to him, it don't matter. And it would be different if it was a woman, but it shouldn't be. I don't think it shouldn't be to that extent, but there should be some type of punishment because nothing actually happened beyond what we've seen in the video.
Because that could be bullying, right? That could be bullying.
Yeah, but that is considered SA because you're doing sexual things and he doesn't want that. So regardless if it's a man or a woman, you should take it serious. If somebody's telling you to stop and they're uncomfortable, people, and he was laughing, but sometimes people were laughing, they're uncomfortable, and then he was talking about it too. He was like, for anybody who's saying that that's not SA, you need to look up the definition or something. I don't know. But he looked uncomfortable. He didn't want to talk about it. He was like, I didn't want my parents to see that or whatever. And stuff like, and he's like, and people are saying that he was gay. Maybe he is gay. Or he might not even be that. He might just
I didn't even look at the comments.
He might just be, but they were saying it be not actually knowing if it's true or not, just based off of this. But like, he could just be shy. Maybe he's never been with a woman. Maybe he's a virgin. That doesn't necessarily mean he's gay. He might be just a dude that's to himself. He might like women, but he needs to build. That's overwhelming for him. Two beautiful women jumping on him, and he's on camera and stuff. And what if he never did that? That's embarrassing. Like, you don't want to, like, for somebody like him, you got to look at different men. Everybody is not the same. That doesn't automatically mean that they're a part of the community just because they don't react the way that you would have. Like, and regardless if you think it's different as a boy or a girl, if he didn't like it, then I think there should be some type of, like, cause if I don't want you doing something to me, you're embarrassing me, and I'm telling you, I would be, or you're ashamed, you feel uncomfortable, and now everybody's seeing this, everybody talking about it, or whatever, there should be some type of recourse. And also, I'm sure that's in the guidelines of Twitch, or whatever, they tell you what you're allowed to post and what you're not. And even though it wasn't on their page or in the video, and you're the one that's participating in the act, so there need to be some. I don't think necessarily charges should be pressed because it didn't go to that extent, in my opinion. But I don't think it should just go. If he's uncomfortable with it, then I don't think it should just be swept under the rug because just because he's a man is still wrong. Like, if you're gonna have that energy for women and say whatever this needs, like, he's a person too. Like,
I agree. Well, they banned, so it is what it is. Who is Lanny Smith? You know who that is?
No, he was on the Breakfast Club. I have the clip because he was talking about he employed because he's losing resources because of the government shutdown. So this is another example of somebody being affected by the government shutdown that's not getting assistance.
From cotton from black farmers. Was that a specific line?
Specific line. So, when Trump announced the 150% tariffs, it really impacted us. Most of our performance apparel, athleisure apparel, is made from overseas. So we were trying to look to find a domestic partner to see what we could get done here in the United States. And I thought about these black farmers who have lost 90% of their land in the last 75 years. So we used to own 20 million acres of farmland, black farmers. We now only own 3 million acres of farmland, and in the next 20 years that could potentially go to zero. So we partnered with Bridgeforth Farms, a fifth generation black farmer, and we sourced the cotton directly from them. So the hoodie I'm wearing right now, it shows on the back. It says, made from cotton.
Made from cotton. Grown by black farmers. I think that is so dope.
So when people buy this product, when they buying this hoodie and they buying that cotton shirt, there's money that's going directly to these black farmers who have been historically discriminated against from the government. And there's some power in it. It's a story of reclamation. People don't understand that the entire United States economy was built off the backs of slavery and cotton. Right. And we're talking about trillions of dollars in today's money that was generated that our people were kept out of. So what happens when we reclaim this thing that was once used to enslave us? What if we use that to save us? You know what I mean? And that's what I've been trying to get people to understand, especially about this collection in particular. I had black people telling me, man, the cotton shirt is too expensive. The hoodie is too expensive. It's like, man, you'll go spend $800 on that Louis, you'll go spend it on that Gucci, but you're telling me that this collection that is literally from cotton grown by black farmers that is supporting us, that black dollar recirculates in our community, is too expensive. And that's an issue of how we value ourselves versus the things that we value from other people. Not understanding that we are the sauce and the seasoning. We are the originators of all of this that gets colonized, repackaged, and sold back to us.
You're cool.
That is great. I wish I had a soundboard. But
Down
that,
to Marco.
but yeah, I think that is great. That we should do a collab for our merch. I wonder, they probably cost mad money though, like he said. So you gotta, I'll reach out. He said Bridgeforth Farms, cause that's dope. You know, there's a black community called, it's down south. It's called I forgot what it's called. But it's an all black community, the homes and everything. I think it started in.
It's not like the Ozarks though, is it?
The Ozarks.
The place out in Arkansas where they don't allow anybody but white people to live there.
I don't
It's
know
not
if
like
they
that.
don't,
They don't allow other families to
I
live
don't
in
know
it.
if they don't allow, but right now it's all black.
Oh, okay.
It's called, where is it?
I like the idea that people don't mind, and people like, I don't mind any other group of people living by me. Like, it don't matter what group. But I love to wake up and see the people that I grew up with. You know what I mean? Like that, like that's a beautiful thing. Like all the people that I grew up with got houses. And they're all in my neighborhood. And we're raising our kids together. And our kids are going to the same schools we went to. And growing up and being doctors and lawyers and soldiers and whatever. You know what I mean? And we can be proud of them. But times have changed. Things are different. You know what I mean? So like when somebody is saying that they figure out a way to generate generational wealth, I'm like, yo, I'm all for it. Give them something that they can give their kids. You know what I mean? I'm with it.
Definitely.
I definitely support doing a line with them if we could do that. You know, but we gotta reach out.
Absolutely. We support everyone that's doing something positive, but obviously everyone includes our people, so that's a great thing that we're doing. Shout out to Lanny, what's his name? Lanny Smith.
Lanny Smith, yeah. So, as much as we like to champion black people, you know, I gotta do, it's what I do at work. It's called a shit sandwich. So we've been saying some good stuff, you know, there's some pretty bad stories too. But I don't know if you're familiar with what's going on in the NBA. It's a hot topic right now. It's something that's going on. It's kind of crazy.
Shout out to the brothers. They all about to be on the same team.
Oh, what brother?
There's 3 brothers. I forgot. It's the first time in history.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, but that's dope.
You know who they are, but I can't remember.
We'll talk about that after this, because this is crazy.
Because I know, but I'm just speaking of
So,
basketball.
There's a whole racket because there's always some good, but this kind of fucks up how we look at sports. So the way we look at sports is like, you know, we have our favorite team and our favorite player, and we expect our team to go the farthest. Hope this person don't get injured, and hope this doesn't happen to this person, right? And then all of a sudden, sometimes we will joke with each other like, man, this game is rigged. Man, yo, he could have caught that. You feel me? And then you hear that it's players that's really in the game that's really doing that. Like, we thought this in our head, like they could do this, and he really did it. Like trying to lose the ball on purpose, giving them the ball on purpose so they could get certain points in the electronic betting system. Like, yo, like it's crazy. Then Chauncey Billups got a casino with a damn table with an X-ray underneath it, so you could read the numbers on underneath the card. And this dude is like, yo, you know what I called him? A law-abiding criminal. Cause how the hell, yo, you've been like so clean, you know what I mean? Like, and then all of a sudden you just like, yo, I want to go to the dark side, bro. Like, I mean, you know what? Fuck it, bro. You trying to get bread? Like, I get it, but damn, I hate that it had to be us. Like, I always feel like we got a target on our back, but it's not a lot of us, but the few of us that make it. It's sad, man. It's sad, man. Do your big one. That's what they say, right? Do your big one. And fucking Gilbert Arenas just got back for the same thing, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, yo? Like, yo, know the feds is watching? That Indian dude, he be on it, bro.
The feds watching.
He can't wait to get you. That Indian dude be on it. I'm not even gonna say his name because he gotta pop up like fucking State Farm. He gonna pop up like State Farm niggas. Good neighbors and shit.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That shit's crazy though, man. Basketball and fucking turmoil, bro. I was having a discussion with, I'm trying to see who I was having a discussion with about this. Was it somebody young or somebody old? It was somebody younger, alright. It was my boy. Alright, so if we got old heads, you know, it's close to Halloween, we could talk about whatever. I got a whole bunch of current events that I've seen. We could talk about whatever, we could freestyle. But I got this particular thing that we were having. This is a debate, and I know you don't really watch sports, but you can still identify with some of the things, right? So, for one, the Michael Jordan versus LeBron debate, and LeBron and the LeBron greatness debate, right? So
they're saying who's better.
Right, he said LeBron is overrated. LeBron is overrated.
That's what
He's
Gilbert Arenas said.
No. I had a discussion with my boy.
Oh, okay.
Right, and he's younger, so I'm going off of that. But he says LeBron is nowhere near a GOAT. He's nowhere near a greatest of all time. He's a glorified stat stuffer type of thing. You know what I mean? He's a role player, glorified role player. That's the terms that he used. I said role player. Jeez, that's crazy. And he was like, yo, he got carried through all his championships. I'm like, wow, that's big.
Jordan did? That's what
No. Follow me. LeBron. He's saying LeBron is not that great. LeBron can't be recognized as a great. LeBron is not.
So he
hates
Jordan.
LeBron. He's a LeBron hater. Certified, right? And I'm like, yo, I'm a hater too. Well, I'm not a hater, but I just don't really like
hate.
Right, he was saying that. I just don't really like how LeBron is portrayed like this evil villain where this dude is like he be doing the most. Like he has broken records. Unfortunately, you gotta give it to him. He broke records. He's done
Not
things. Unfortunately. He's done things. Yeah, for the haters. He's done things that you can't dispute unless you delusional. So I look at his accomplishments and I say that to say there's other players that are great as him, performance level, right? That's what I'm saying, performance level, but probably don't have the attributes. Like LeBron is massive. You know what I mean? Pause. He's a bigger player. Pause. But he's very dominant on the court. He's able to shut down most people that's in his level. Well, not really shut them down, but he's able to score at a point where they can't compete. Now they might still, if they're an elite scorer, they might still score theirs. You know what I mean? Because his defense wasn't that crazy unless it was a short dude.
I dominate any common body weight.
Shit. But
so it don't matter.
He really like is that guy, yo. You know what I mean? When it comes to what he has to do on his team. But the argument is always like he's not that great of a guy. He's just been put in a great position to do the things that he was able to do. So with the right pieces, he was able to flourish. He was able to become better. He was able to become a champion. But not just him. It's a team sport, though. Even when the greatest have done it, they've always had a team. Only thing that was my drawback was I wanted him to get all of his rings in one place. If it was all in Cleveland, that would be cool. If he got 5 rings in Miami, that would be cool. If he got,
list it.
Huh?
List it.
List what?
He got a ring with Miami. He got a ring with all the teams they have.
Oh, okay. Well,
because I don't know. I want to know.
He got 2 rings with Miami. And I believe, he got MVP both times. He went to the championship 3 times with them, but I think he lost 1 out of the 3. Then he went to the Lakers. That was his final stop. When he went to the Lakers, he got 1 championship in the bubble with Anthony Davis.
That's the eyebrows.
Yes. And then he had his 1 that he got in Cleveland with Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like a little out of order, but he only got 4.
Maggie
and he has 1 with Cleveland, 2 with Miami, and 1 with the Lakers.
Oh no, she's dating Clay.
And he got 4 MVPs for the finals MVPs. And everybody says that they're questionable. I'm saying, yo, he 4 for 4, bro. 4 MVPs and 4 titles, yo. He did it. So nobody else is really that close besides Jordan.
In history, that's the only.
Well, I mean, because Jordan got 6, right? But he got 3 in a row. And then he got 3 in a row again. Like he didn't just get he got 3 he went the whole year and beat somebody. 1 year, then the next year he beat somebody. Then the next year
because you gotta have people with you.
The team helped him, but he had the most points, he had the most blocks, he had the most whatever, like, you know what I mean? Most steals, like he was everywhere. So that's why it was elite. And he won the damn dunk contest. You know what I mean? And he kept winning the Olympics.
The Olympics?
Yeah, the Olympics when they have to play against other countries. Mm-hmm. So he kept doing that. Like he had an unstoppable career, yo. And even when he got old and he came back, he didn't get a championship, but he came back. Like it was crazy that he came back.
And the only one
Wish
since
he
him
got a championship,
is LeBron.
Huh?
The only one since him that's close to that is LeBron.
Yeah, I think before that it was Kobe, and then rest in peace to the Mamba. Before that was Kobe, and then after that it was him. But they got other people that they want to be close or whatever, so they'll say Curry. Like a lot of light skinned people like Steph Curry. Steph Curry, yeah, like the butter people like Steph Curry, like, you know what I mean? But
Clay.
I'll say this: Steph Curry is thorough. Like, I'm not taking nothing from him. He a beast, bro. He's just a solid dude on and off the court. Can't take nothing from him. But what I will say is this: you gotta have more than 2 MVPs for the finals, bro. I don't want to hear nothing else.
That's what he did win. He won twice.
He won twice.
For who?
And then he won one time with Kevin Durant. Well, Kevin Durant. Nah, this what happened. Kevin Durant got two for him. So he got 2. 1, 2, 3, and then he got another one. So wait, he got 4 now. So hold up. Let me fact check, y'all. Let me fact check real quick.
What team?
What's his name? Steph Curry.
Curry with the sauce.
Titles. Yeah, he got 4, yo. Yeah. 2015. 2015 was him. 2017 was Kevin Durant.
With the MVP.
2018 was Kevin Durant, and 2022 was Steph. So Steph got 2 MVPs, if I'm not mistaken, in his career. 2 title MVPs. And I'm only doing this out of respect because I want to put some respect on what I'm saying. Like I don't want to just be saying stuff. So, okay, so Steph has won 2 championships without Kevin Durant. Both of these championships were 215 and 217. So those are his MVPs. So he only got 2 MVPs.
But he got 4 rings.
Finals MVPs, 2 times final MVPs.
That means they won. But MVP means
MVP mean he was the most valuable player in the game.
But I'm saying they won though 4 times. They won the championship 4 times.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the same way
4-time NBA champion.
About
But
LeBron.
But LeBron he won for the team. So he got 4 NBA championships and he got 4 MVPs. See, this is the problem that I have with.
So because Kevin Durant got it for the other 2 years.
Right. And those are the only championships that he got. He only got 2. He left and ain't get no more. So he should have stayed where he was at. I don't like Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant was on OKC. OKC was my squad.
That's who he got.
I'm glad they got a championship though, but I wish they would have got one with. Yeah, I wish they would have got one with what's his name, with Westbrook and KD. But I'm gonna rock with them. I'm gonna still try to stand by them because they got one. But that was crazy. Like when they was there, they was champions waiting to happen. But everybody broke up. And went their separate ways. You feel me? I think Ibaka got a championship with what you call it, with Kawhi Leonard. I think and then what's his name? Durant got two with Curry. You feel me? You can't beat them, join them type of thing. That's what happened with him. Couldn't beat the boys. So he had to go over there. And they was beating them too, yo. It was 3-1 that game, yo. I was like, yo, you crazy. 3-1 in that series. And he just gave up and went to that squad. But
where he at now?
He a bum. I don't know where he at. Let me see where he at. I'm trying to think about it in my head, but I'm gonna have to look it up. Kevin Durant. I don't even want to type his name in my damn.
It be like gang.
Search.
Do you gang bang?
Search first.
I be outside.
That nigga on Detroit. That nigga on Houston. That nigga on Houston. Houston ass nigga.
Rockets.
Houston Rockets ass nigga. This nigga corny, cuz. No, he not corny.
More
I ain't even gonna be that kind of a hater. Like, I'm gonna at least give you the facts, but he not corny.
Yeah.
But look, I'm gonna say this.
He got peasy.
I don't respect him because of what he did to his squad. Like, yo, like
left.
you could have made y'all champions, yo. You could have stayed there for 2 more years. Y'all would have got it together. Y'all would have gelled because y'all see how close y'all came. Next year, y'all would have had a vengeance, bro. Y'all would have been hungry. Y'all would have been dogs, but you ain't want to do it. But I'm not even on that. What I'm saying right now is the comparison between the GOAT race right now is LeBron and Steph. If LeBron retires and Steph gets 1 more championship, Steph is the GOAT. If LeBron gets 1 more championship and 1 more MVP, LeBron is the GOAT of this era. You can't argue it. His stats is what it is. It don't matter if he's stuffing or he doing whatever or he picking and choosing teams or he got his championships. You can't take that from that man. He got his championships. He be giving back. The dude went to all y'all cities that ain't have no championships and got them, and then went to his city and was like, I'm going to get y'all one because I know what it feels like to be a winner. We got to have one. Gave y'all one. And then went to the Lakers that everybody loves in the world for history and went and got one with them in a damn bubble, but it don't matter. He still got that shit. So at the end of the day, you got to give dude his flowers. One of the arguments was who had the most 40-point games in history of basketball, right? The list. I'm looking at the top 15 type, right? At the very top, I can remember, at the very top was Wilt Chamberlain, obviously. Wilt Chamberlain, the beast. Number 2, Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Number 3.
Wait. Who was
I think number 3 was Kobe.
Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan?
Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. I think it was like Elgin Baylor was like number 4. Number 5 was like, I don't remember who number 5 was. And LeBron was like number 6. I'm like, how this man is a bum and all this other stuff, and he scored over 40 points in mad games, yo. He had 10 conference finals, and everybody always argue, well, he was on the easiest side. The East Coast is so sweet and whatever. The East Coast do have some bombers. Like, it still got some people you got to go through. But to be over everybody is a feat in itself. It don't matter. And if you do it for a decade, yo, you got to give dude his flowers, yo. That's a crazy run, yo. Before you give up, you're going to do this fighting. You're going to fight like Hercules and take all these chores, and then you're still going to get what you deserve at the end of the day. And he went and he got his rings, bro. I can't fault this man for doing what he did and he got his rings because everybody was able to do it. And they had leverage. Mad teams wanted everybody. Everybody was like, nah, I'm loyal. I'm not leaving. Now everybody leaving. Oh, I'm going to leave. I want to get me a ring. And they think that's the key. You got to be thorough. The dude was thorough too. The dude was able to be like, shit, I'm going to go back to my team and get a ring. And he still went back and got a ring. Regardless, Kyrie got a ring too. With LeBron. And he played with Durant and couldn't get a ring. Like y'all mind, like a lot of people be so, they hate so hard that they don't really think about certain things. Like if you look at the stats, bro was a monster, bro. He wasn't normal, like, feel me? When a dude plays on that level all the time, you know, and barely getting really injured, it's a lot. Like, you can say he plays soft. How you say he playing soft? He dunking on everybody. Yo. He dunking on everybody.
They playing soft because they getting dunked on.
Right, and then people, you know, he flops. Yeah, he do flop. And there's a video on YouTube of everybody flopping, because everybody flops.
They all be dramatic.
You gotta sell it so you can get that foul shot. You feel me? Like, everybody know that. But he do it excessively, I guess. You know what I mean? A lot of times it be, you know, it be other players, you know what I mean? Maybe they trying to push him or something like that, and he like, yo, we need this point. You know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do to win. It's not cheating because it's within the rules. Now, you might be using a tactic that's not good sportsman, like, you feel me? But
and being dramatic.
Yeah, being dramatic, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? All's fair until you win that game.
And loving basketball.
Yeah, that's for real. That shit is dope, man.
Somebody said Loving Basketball was a horror movie. Because it was like, he dead wrong. How he gonna get mad because she ain't want to miss curfew. And he ain't understand, like... And then, but that was dumb. Then she quit after. You wanted it so bad. You wouldn't listen to him talk about his father. You didn't want to miss curfew. But then after y'all broke up, now it's not fun anymore. And then he became a house husband at the end because when he got, but he was because he hurt himself. Remember? And then they got back together. And she was playing basketball. He was in the stands cheering her on with the baby.
I did watch a new movie this weekend. Movie review time. So, there are several treats for the trickery this season. You know what I mean? Hulu playing all the classics and all that. So, I stumbled upon a movie that I didn't even know came out. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle.
Yeah.
Remember The Hand That Rocks the Cradle back in the day? It was like a wild movie. Like, kids shouldn't have watched that. You know what I mean?
I didn't think you'd want to watch it.
But it was kind of a crazy movie about a psycho bit. You feel me? So I'm like, yo, she was still a psycho bit, but it was different. The way that the story kicked off was kind of crazy. So I'm watching it. I'm like, yo, that's the girl that playing all the scary movies. Cause that blonde girl, she played in a lot of scary movies. Like, she played in It Follows and other stuff. And I was like, oh, yo, so she doing this. So she gonna be a villain. And then they got the other girl. I forgot her name, but she played in a few other movies that I seen that was pretty good. So I was like, oh, this might be a decent film. Then they had some dude named her husband. Her husband was like Mexican or something. No, not even trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But it was wild. Like, it wasn't wild because he was that, but it was just like, I was like, oh shit. Like, it threw me off because I was like, who is he? And I was like, oh, that's her man. Like, she kissed him. And he had the Carlos Mencia mustache and everything. Like, dude was like really like all the way there. Like, I was like, oh shit, this is funny. So I'm watching the movie and
they could have did better.
They changed it around. No, but I like how they did it because it was, you know, now movies is more gory. They more like, they give you more rawness of the reality, right? They, like, back in the day, they wouldn't be able to show a lot of, like, stuff wouldn't look like the way The Walking Dead looked. Like, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be like that. There would be no sausage meat that they make and squeeze it up and put pasta on it to make it look like it's really inside. They wouldn't be able to do none of that. Now, in movies, they go crazy with it. So it be messed up, like. And like in the other ones, it was like more suggestive stuff.
You would just know somebody was unalive,
right,
but they didn't
right. It was just that was just the suspense. But now they just go all out and just like, yeah, she's a psychopath, and it's because she deserved it. You know what I mean? Like the other
time.
storyline was like she just
She was
met and
innocent.
she just wanted to take over somebody's family or
Because
whatever
it was
because she lost her
because
kid.
But it was because her husband he was that was her doctor, and he molested her during the checkup, and come to find out he had been doing it. A bunch of women came out after, so he unalived himself. And then they lost everything because she didn't get the life insurance because he unalived himself. You know, that's a clause in most life insurance that if you do that or somebody.
So she was going through it. She lost her kid too, right?
Yeah, she was pregnant. She had a miscarriage.
All this crazy joint, and that's what led her to try to take over this lady. She felt like
it was her fault.
Take over this lady family
so
or whatever. She was psychotic.
That's really
the other joint, she actually did something. She did something to her but she said because the father was essaying her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, and I'm like, yo, like, is she really wrong for wilding? Is she wrong for wilding? Like, but like, she ain't know what it was. Like, she ain't know none of what was going on.
You waited till you was grown when you met this woman. And then they just be dumb. You just let this lady come into your house. You don't even know. Well, she did check her reference. And then that lady lied for her. How you gonna meet somebody at
her daughter looked like iCarly, yo. She was a little brat, yo.
She was bad. She was like, I need some space.
Yeah, she was a little brat.
I'm like, yo,
little
girl.
I like it.
That was not like the other girl.
Sit your iCarly ass down somewhere.
iCarly.
She is not. You know what I mean? These kids be out of control, man.
She was like, I hate you. She wasn't even being taught. Like, she didn't even yell at her or nothing. She just was.
They got a shed, too. Put her ass in the shed.
In the she shed.
In her she shed.
Yo, there's this guy, one of the supervisors, he has a podcast, and he does it in his shed. And it's called Shed something, I forgot. But he said he
shed your soul.
He kind of looked like Jack Black. He made that joke himself. He's very
Jack
funny.
Black? Oh, that's my dude. Nacho Libre?
Yeah, he had a beard.
Nacho Libre.
I forgot.
He be like doing little stupid shit.
Remember what the name of the podcast is, because I want to watch it. But he said he be having people come up to him. But I ain't check it out yet. But he was like, funny. I want to be a luchador. He was funny. He was making jokes and stuff.
Nacho Libre.
Because the trainer system had went down, so he filled in for her till she got back on. But he was just making jokes and stuff. Huh?
I said that's terrible. I'm about to lose our Mexican audience. But chill. No shade.
He called his own self that. He said he's dressing up like Santa Claus for Christmas, I think, or maybe he said for Halloween. I don't know. He said I already got the beard, and he was like, I hate when people. He was making jokes. He was like people be like, the word is obese. He was like, that sounds worse to me. Just call me fat. It's okay. You don't have to sugarcoat it. I know.
Come on, we gotta learn to love each other. It's going. We gotta learn to love each other.
Yeah, he
gave up on beef, man. There's no more beef. I don't got no beefs.
Pause. Because you just said beef I don't know. And it could be anyway. He said, no more beef. I gave up beef.
Yeah.
Also, they made I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Mm-hmm.
That was alright.
Yeah.
Neither one of these were, to me,
They was rating the Halloween movies. They was rating all the Halloween movies and saying how trash all the sequels were, and that
Yeah,
the
like they
original was
just
like
threw
the
them
best one.
together. Like, why they did that? I was kind of mad because when I
Some
seen
people
that,
some people say that Halloween 4 was the best one. That's
which
with
one
the
is
little
that?
girl.
When she had a clown costume.
What you think?
I like that one. I like all of them.
They made it like a continuation because part 3.
I just watched
Part
the first
3,
one
he was in the hospital because he had got burnt in the hospital in part 2.
Yeah, and I remember they were.
A lot of people don't talk about part 2 because a lot of people don't know it's a part 2. I'm like, yo, you gotta see Halloween.
I've seen them all
because there's so
they used
many
to come
of them.
on TV.
No, but a lot of people didn't
like,
see part 2.
Halloween.
To me, Halloween 2
I did like
is the best horror movie of all. Well, I'm not gonna say of all time. It's the top 3 because everybody likes Halloween, right? It starts off with the whole clown scene, and he go into his house, and he's like, Michael, what have you done? Like, you know what I mean? It's like that. But the thing about the second part is they kind of go into him getting him actually getting caught at the end of it. So he get caught at the end of it, and then in part 3, which is called the Season of the Witch, he's in because he's in a coma that whole time. So then there's some whole other storyline that's going on, and then you notice like, why is there a part 4? Because part 4 is really supposed to be part 3, but they didn't go to that part. The same people wanted to make it a whole thing, wanted to make it like a whole long story and shit. So they added that little part in there so they could add a spiritual element to it. Because it gets a little more crazy later on. Because then it's part 4, right? Which is with the little girl, right? That's supposed to be his niece or something. Because they're still going with this narrative that Jamie Lee Curtis was his sister.
But none of that really happened. Only the first one, and then.
But look, these are the original series by John Carpenter. I'm saying, right? So these are all John Carpenter's. So 1, 2, 3, Season of the Witch. 4, John Carpenter. 5, John Carpenter. Right? And 5, Donald Pleasance comes back. Right? Donald Pleasance is back. They add the actor that plays Ant-Man, I believe. I think he was either in that one or in number 6. But there's a part in this where the little girl comes out of her after the whole situation in part 4. She comes out of there, and then she's like mute. So now she doesn't talk. The girl, he just starts going crazy, getting everybody. So he got the girl quick. Then now they like don't know that this dude is around. I think Donald Pleasance, he's like, trying to protect her. He's saying that, he could see through her eyes or whatever. And then the girl is like somewhere else because she know that he's chasing, because she could see what he could see. It reminds me of a movie from back in the day. I forgot what it was called, but it was the story of a woman who could see through the eyes of the serial deleter, and everything that he did, she would witness it. I think it was Cat Eyes or something like that. I'm gonna find out. It was crazy. It was an old joint, but that's kind of
like in first person view.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was kind of like this, right? So this situation is kind of more getting to that spiritual realm of it. Yeah. Then in part 6, it was something about the curse of Michael Myers or something like that. I think that's what it was. Then it was like a cult or something, and they brought him back or whatever. The next one after that, Halloween H2O. They bring Jamie Lee Curtis back. Because remember, Jamie Lee Curtis wasn't in 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 would have been Halloween H2O, right? And that's when LL Cool J was in it. That was decent. It wasn't too bad. But that's when she thought she chopped his head off. But then in Resurrection, he never got his head chopped off. He switched his body with another dude, so he was more inventive.
Yeah, he made he put the suit on.
Right, and then at the end of that one, he moves his hand at the end of the autopsy or whatever's going on. So that's it was kind of weird.
They're making another one, you know that?
Not at the end of that.
No, I'm saying, but after the last one, they're making a new Halloween this year.
From who? Who's gonna be? It's gonna be with who?
I don't know. It just said 2025.
That'd be cool though, because I kind of like the new one. I only like the stuff that John Carpenter put together because I have a nostalgia with his movies. You know what I mean? So I like those, but I like his style of how he does the movie though, cause it has more style. It's more like a believable circumstance. It doesn't seem forced. Rob Zombie was just like he just wants to see gore, which I like, but it doesn't build it up the way that it builds up with John Carpenter, the music, everything. And even though Rob Zombie is an artist, it's still John Carpenter is really good with that. So all of the ones that, even the Season of the Witch, what everybody says corniest one, I thought it was pretty cool. It just didn't have nothing to do with him because he was in a coma.
That's why I didn't like it.
Right. But I like everything else kind of the same. I just didn't like the way that his mask looked on him. I like the original mask. I like the mask in number 2. And I like the mask that he has now. And that's really what it is. What makes it good to me is the mask. It's the mask. Like, he has to have that. The mask has to fit just right. It has to look right. He has to look like a shape. You know what I mean? Just something that scares you. He has to be the boogeyman. And some of those masks don't really look scary. Some of them look stupid. You know what I mean? Like the one in 6, like I didn't like that the hair was too long. Like it just looked weird. But the one that he had in Rob Zombie one, I like that one. I like that mask. Because the guy was big. He had a big ass head. Pause. So you could see how the mask would look. And then he had long hair underneath. It was kind of like a different little rock star style kind of to it. I kind of like that. I don't know. Like I thought that was pretty cool. It made him more rough. You know what I mean? Like he been out. He didn't groom himself. You know what I mean? Like he was a rugged outback type of character, kind of like Jason. But the original one was the psychiatric kid who escaped, but just really just a relentless deleter who'll stop at nothing for whatever he's searching for or hunting for. So he's hunting Jamie Lee Curtis. He's hunting his lineage. You know what I mean? Or anybody that gets in his way. Like an unstoppable force.
Like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre
is different. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is years of abuse.
Only in the sense of because she kept Jebediah, she was the person in the family, so she was left to watch over him. So Jamie Lee Curtis.
It could be something like that. But they grinded his body up in the thing. I don't know how they gonna spin it.
It's not coming. That was a fan.
Oh, okay, good. Because if they do it, I'll be mad.
They probably will. I bet you. Because they don't stop.
They need to leave that alone. She said they're gonna leave it alone. They need to leave it alone. The way they ended it was okay. I know, like, because the movie they dragged it, bro.
Yeah, like the one before when he killed the whole
basically
town.
What they did, because that was a trilogy. Those, right? It was Halloween, then it was Halloween deletes, and then it was Halloween ends, right? Those was the 3 that came out with Jamie Lee Curtis, the newest, brand new ones,
Yeah.
right? Before that, you got part 1. Part 2 never happens. So then those become 4. So those was 4 sequels added on to whatever he had before, which was, I think he had 6. So it would have been 10 movies, but it would just be copying the other one. So really it would be 9 movies. But it really came out with actually 10. That was from John Carpenter. Because all of those was John Carpenter. Those 3 that came out. But they kept the same guy that played him back in the day. They hired that dude again. That was crazy. Then they had Jamie Lee Curtis. They got her to come back. Then they made her a little family story. Then they did CGI to recreate Donald Pleasance in the beginning of it and have him in the frame when they was like, did you get him or whatever? You know what I mean? You shot him or whatever. I shot him or whatever. So that was the end of it. You know what I mean? So they kept part 1 where they shot him. He came out the window. And then they went into part.
I know, because we were just talking about
shit,
this because Demir never seen it. So I was explaining to her the story and how it works and stuff. And then she was looking it up because she didn't really like horror movies or like stuff like that or slasher. But she
yeah, that's my shit.
said she gonna watch some of them. She probably ain't gonna watch it all. I was like, you would probably like H2O because you probably wouldn't like. I mean, you should watch them all, but it is a lot. And then I told her about Jason too. I'm like, you need to watch. She said she never seen Freddy Krueger.
You know what? I'm gonna watch part 4 tonight. I think last time I watched part 3. I'm gonna watch part 4. Part 4 was crazy. That was like real extra. Yo, you know what's different? I'll tell you this about 80s. The 80s movies that came out, like Halloween was like ahead of its time. But when Halloween and all those other movies in the 80s came out, the technology wasn't there to make stuff, to really get the vision that the director wanted. And then the sophistication of making it look more realistic, they didn't get that until later in the 90s, like when they came out with like the Terminator 2 and stuff like that. Like, that's when they really was getting thorough with it. Universal had all of that. That's all Universal. Universal just kept getting better and better and better. So they got the technology to make some of the best movies. They remade them. So New Line and all of those came with the different horror movies that came out. Every single one of them that came out in the 90s was fire, yo. Even if they was like the 4th sequel. Because they was really getting the edge and that character was getting popular. The character was becoming a better character. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was becoming more convincing. People really wanted to act. Like, it got better. So that's when sequels actually was like, you could make a movie 10 times because now everything got better. So we got more imagination with the movie. Because Friday the 13th was really like boring as hell in the beginning. People be like, yeah, the best one was the one with the mother. No, it wasn't. That shit was cheesy as fuck. But it was crazy. She was crazy as hell. I
like old movies.
But part 2 to me was the shit, because that's when he was really getting people. You know what I mean? So that's when that really picked up. And then when part 4 came out, that's when it really got ill. Because then he was like coming out of the grave. Like, it was extra, but it made it more scary. Like, because we never seen nothing like that. And he was ripping people's head off and, you know what I mean, all the crazy stuff that he was doing. He wasn't the same person. And he was always going after camp counselors. I think my favorite one was when that boy was trying to escape from the cops to go back to save the cop's daughter. I don't know which one. I think that was part 5. 5 or 4. I'm going to watch that tonight, too.
To save the cop's daughter?
Yeah, because he had got rid of Jason when he was a kid, and then they had locked him up. And then he came back. He said, I didn't do it. It was Jason. He was like, he's in the bottom of that lake or whatever. And he was like, he's dead. He's not coming back or whatever. And then they put him in a like crazy place or whatever. Then he finally got out. He came back to the town, and he said he wanted to go to the grave and dig it up. And he went there to dig it up, and it was raining. and he
brought
stuck
his
a
friends
rod.
with him.
He brought his one boy, and he stuck a rod in it, and it got electrocuted by lightning, and then he got up, and then he put a mask on, and then he started going sick. But this is when they showed him as the corpse with the mask off. But he was supposed to be like a corpse, like he wasn't. He was like just a evil spirit that just kept coming back.
He died at the kid.
But he was
Crystal Lake.
Yeah, he was a beast. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they could murk him. He a man, but he just mad big, and he kind of crazy. Yeah, he kind of crazy. So you just gotta deal with that. Cause it take a long time to take them down. You gotta shoot. Like that's what Michael Myers is. Like I shot him 6 times, and then he still came back
and killed him.
That's why they was like, nah, he shot him 6 times, bro. Like he at least make him go to the hospital.
Right. That's what I said.
So that's why they did these 3 that they just came out with.
The unalive scenes be crazy. In Halloween.
What you think about Hellraiser?
I didn't really like that. I watched it. It was okay.
Now that came out back in the day. That came out back in the day.
That's why it's like
I'm gonna tell you, part 3 is pretty good. Part 3 I think came out in the 90s, but that's you would like that one.
I did watch. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't.
But that's actually
bad,
one of the better ones because
I remember
it was more believable.
And he would get the blood from it.
That was part 2. Part 3 was continue with that. Yeah, but he's laying in the mattress. Yeah. Actually,
and the blood.
Actually, nah, that's part 1.
And then what
that's
happened
part
in
1.
The second one?
Part 2 was like continue of that.
I don't remember what happened at the end. Did they all? Who survived?
Nobody. They all ended up.
So somebody else just got the box.
The girl boyfriend just put the box somewhere, and that was it. Part 3 was a different storyline. Part 3 was pretty good. Let's see.
I think I did watch it, but I just.
You probably did. It was mad of them.
I only seen.
But this is with the real characters, like because they changed Pinhead and made him a different person.
It's only certain.
Hell on Earth that came on in 1992. I'm telling you, all the stuff that came on in the 90s was better.
It's only certain movies that I watched more than once. And I probably did see it again, but I mean, I did watch it. Well, I remember the first one good, but I think I did watch all of them. And there was one that came out recently, but it was like probably not by the same people, like in the last few years.
Cause they had something going with this. This was crazy. Part 2 was wild. Like it was wild, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. What do you think about Lord of Illusions? What do you think about that? You like that?
I never watched it.
Oh.
I don't think
Lord of Illusions was good. That was a crazy one.
That sounded like Warlock.
Warlock, what do you think about that? You like that? I thought that was meaty.
Yeah, that's what
I thought it was good cause I ain't know what it was, but then I was like, man, whatever.
I like
Wishmaster. He was thorough, but he wasn't as thorough as Wishmaster. Wishmaster was crazy.
Make your
He was like an evil genie, bro. That joke was
thorough. And that's a real thing.
The Jinn, yeah.
You just remember the one where they put him through. He was in jail. He pushed somebody. He was like, "Get me out of here." He was like, "As you wish." And he pushed him. He walked through the bar, but like he squeezed himself up. So
part 3 was thorough. I remember this one. This one was real good. This was low key. This was low key like Saw. Yeah, I'm telling you, you would like this one. This is a good one.
I said I'd seen that.
What I watched the other night too. I watched Wrong Turn.
They got another one too.
Wrong Turn was good. There was a remake of Wrong Turn, like a reboot.
Yeah, I watched all of those too, cause they be randomly making movies over by people that.
I watched Exorcist not too long ago, the original Exorcist.
I like Exorcist.
That was wild. That was a wild movie. People was leaving out of the movie theater throwing up when they was watching it.
Because she threw up?
Just because it was just like mad stuff. There was a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, she was throwing up that. You know what I mean? What was another movie?
Or they put us into the
Poltergeist. What are the top 10 horror movies of all time? 'Tis the season. Top 10. Let's make it better. Top 20.
No.
You can't do 20? You can't say 20?
I can't do 10 either.
You can't do 10? Well, you gotta do 10.
Because I like too many movies.
Yeah, but there's definitely movies that, alright, like The Blob.
You keep on saying that. Nobody watched that shit but you.
The Blob is good. The Blob that came out in the 90s. That was good.
No. That is not on your list.
It's not on my list.
All right.
Not
so
in my top
what
10
are you
now.
talking about?
But I'm just saying.
And we don't do honorable mention.
Bram Stoker's Dracula. Did you like that? Do you like vampires? You like creature features? You're not a creature.
No, I don't. That's
you like Jeepers Creepers? Would Jeepers Creepers be late on your list or early in your list?
I do like Dracula 2000.
Okay, so would that be like a movie that you will watch like in the season? Like, oh, I gotta watch this.
I watched
Dracula
Dracula 2000 again.
Because when you watch a horror movie, like there's thriller movies that's horror movies that I would put in my list. Like I will put in my 10, Saw would be in my 10. Saw would be in my 10, the first one, the very first one. That would be in my 10.
Alright, so go ahead.
Why I'm saying mine? I thought you were saying yours. But I was just giving you an example.
I mean, I know.
Because I know I could
you don't even
give you my 10.
I can't. If you could say yours, then I'll go.
You got to think about it? That's what you're doing?
Yes. I don't know.
I don't got to think about it. I could tell you, like, all right, so I'm just going to go in the order. I'm just going to say them and then not say no other numbers. Because I don't know what's going to be number one. But I'm going to definitely tell you joints I like. So I'm going to say Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm going to say Nightmare on Elm Street 2 instead of Nightmare on Elm Street 1. Nightmare on Elm Street 1 was kind of cheesy. I liked it, but it's not my very first favorite movie. But Nightmare on Elm Street might be in my list again. So I just say I'm going to start with Nightmare on Elm Street 2 as being in my list. I'm going to say Halloween 2, John Carpenter, the original. That I like the storyline. He got away, they didn't know where he went. You know what I mean? And it continues like that. I love that story. Like, it's good. He seemed like he was innovative. He was doing different things in the hospital. Like, I like how they did his character like that. Like, that was good. That was good. So I'm definitely going to say Halloween 2. If I say Halloween 1, then I might reserve it for another one in my list. I'm going to say Friday the 13th 3. Nah, not 3. That's the 3D one. I'm going to say Friday the 13th 5. I think that was the one. Or if that's the one where the girl, she got telepathic powers or whatever, telekinetic or telekinetic powers or whatever, then not that one. If you know which one I'm talking about. I think 5 was Jason Goes to Manhattan. So it might not be that one. I think it might be 6 or something. Like, it might be late, but look. Friday the 13th, I like certain Jason Voorhees. I like the taller Jason Voorhees with the original mask, with the tattered up outfit. That one is really the scarier one for me. So I would go with that. That would be what, 4? My 5th one would have to be The Ring. The Ring will probably be my number 1 because that's like only movie like when I was an older kid that like really made me jump. Like I was like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I mean? And so I really was like, yeah, this is a good movie. Not just because of the one jump scare, but the whole idea of the movie. Like there's this cursed video. When you watch it, somebody gets you in 7 days. That's kind of a crazy thing. So I thought that was kind of dope. And it's based off of a Japanese horror that had came out previously. So that was pretty dope. So I watched the original one too. And the way that the original one is kind of creepy because you don't know what they're saying. You got to read the subtitles. But the storyline is very close to the American storyline. It's a lot more. It's a lot more darker than the other one. The other one is a little more has a little more like depth and suspense, but the other one's a little more dark. Like when she hit her in the head with the rock, she like really like seen her knock her in the head with the rock. And you heard like it was crazy. Like I'm like, yo, she really knocked her in the head with the rock. Like so. It was just wild. Like, she hit her a few times with the rock. She just hit her once in the Japanese one. She just hit her mad times with a rock and then threw her in the water. And she was still alive for 7 days. But when she came out the TV in the Japanese one, that was more scary to me than the American one for some reason. Because the American one just like teleported, like, but in the other one it like crawled out and it was like. And then it like moved mad quick, like oh man, it was scary.
Like
I like that one.
And the Grudge.
That one was crazier for me. That one was crazier for me. But yeah, that'd be my number 5. My number 6, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Damn, I like the original, but I also like the remake. Damn, I didn't say Exorcist, huh? Exorcist would be my 7. Let me see. The 8th one for me have to be Child's Play 2. That have to be my 8th one. Child's Play 2. It's tough. Because I got all the like memorable ones out of the way, but it's some new ones that came out that's pretty good.
That's what
but
I say. You can't just
I know like the only thing that I probably would say is probably like remakes. So I would say some of the remake stuff is better, but like I didn't get scared of like alien movies and stuff like that. That never really scared me like that. So it's really tough. You know what I would say? I think Dolly Dearest. I think that gave me nightmares. So I think that was a good one to put on my list. And you know what? I would say, nah, not really. It was like those, like the stuff with spirits and stuff like that really didn't. It really didn't do it for me, like, cause I didn't see none of the stuff, so I was like, really didn't. It didn't scare me like that. But I will say, Poltergeist was scary. Did I say that already though? I said Poltergeist. Poltergeist was scary. Oh, you know what? Damn, why I ain't say that? The original. It was scary to me. It was a scary movie for me. That would be my 10. Carrie was good. I like Carrie. Carrie was actually one of a crazy movie. It was another movie, like all the movies where people like could throw stuff at you with their mind, like those movies was kind of scary.
And the next one was good too.
The next one?
Carrie the Rage.
Carrie the Rage. That was a good movie. Those was good movies. They wouldn't be my top 10 though. Like my top 10.
That's what I said too.
My top 10 is what I said.
Okay, so
Jeepers Creepers would be like a close, you know what I mean, whatever. Because when I first seen it, it was really a good movie. Yeah. When he had the wings, I don't know, like I was like, that's what he was.
What is he? You don't know what he is.
He like the creature from the Black Lagoon type of shit. He like some wild shit with wings, a gargoyle or something.
He ain't no gargoyle.
He come out every 23 days, every 23 years or some shit.
Yeah.
28 days later, that was good.
Yeah.
That was really good. That was crazy.
I like Legion.
Legion was good. It was more of an adventure.
Was it?
It was
kind of. It was like supernatural.
It was supernatural, but then it was like it was like
I
an
guess
adventure
you're
because
saving the day.
yeah, and then they had all these different things going on. They had the other
was
dude in there
apocalyptic.
because you had somebody that was there to save him.
Yeah.
It wasn't like all hope is lost type of thing.
It was
Like all hope is lost is the zombie apocalypse because everybody gets infected. There's nothing you can do about that.
This bitch just crawled on the ceiling.
I watched that the other day too. I watched Night of the Living Dead, the older one with God rest his soul. What's his name? Candyman.
I like that. Tony Todd.
Tony Todd. You liked it?
I like. No.
You seen that? You didn't see that.
I did see Night of the Living Dead. I'm not talking about that. That movie where they read the book or something. They just recently made a remake like last year.
Oh, Evil Dead?
Yeah.
Okay. With the Necronomicon?
Yeah, that's good.
You saw the original?
Yeah.
I watched the third part of it, which is called Army of Darkness. That's like the trilogy. That movie is so weird. But it's a fun movie to watch, like Willow or something like that. But it's supposed to be like kind of horror.
Like that was with the spiders.
No.
Willow
was a small person, and he I'm trying to think a little person, and Val Kilmer was in it, and they was going on an adventure to try to save the queen or something like that, and he knew magic powers. Actually, the dude that was the shorter person, he was the guy that plays Leprechaun. I actually watched that the other day.
Warwick
Jennifer Aniston.
Davis.
Yeah, he was in it.
What is the
Willow was really good. Willow was a good adventure movie.
What is that movie with the guy with the rats?
Willard, I meant Willard. Willard, yeah.
That's what I thought you were talking about. I don't know what it is.
And then there's another rap movie called Ben.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a horror movie, right, Ben?
Is it? That's what Michael Jackson.
No, Michael Jackson's song is Ben, but there's
it was about
rap
his
movie.
mouth.
No, there's a rap movie called Ben, horror movie.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
Hold on, let me look it up.
Did you see May?
May?
Mm-hmm.
No. This 1972 film called Ben.
No, it came out in 1972.
Yeah. But they remade it though. They remade it. I know they did. Oh, Good Boy. I just watched that. Good Boy was crazy.
The dog?
The dog and the owner was like, they had like an evil spirit in the house. Oh man, you gotta watch it. It's all from the dog's perspective kind of, but it's like,
so there's no talking?
Nah, it is talking, because it's the owner's talking. You just gotta watch it. Like, I'm not gonna even say nothing about that.
And it
but to the
I'm
people,
trying to figure out how a dog is gonna be.
The dog is smart. He a good boy. Nah, he a good boy. He a good dog.
Oh, so it's not him.
The dog is smart.
Stuff.
It's the dog running, doing shit. It's the dog like seeing shit, but nobody else could see it. Like the dog could. It's crazy. When I watched it, because I watched it from...
That company always be making some weird...
Yeah, this was Blumhouse, I think, has something to do with this, too.
Yeah,
because it's a horror joint.
It's somebody else, too, though.
Or Shudder. I think it was either Shudder or Blumhouse. It was
on Shudder, yeah.
Yeah, so it must have been Shudder.
But they be collabing. It be more than one thing up there sometimes.
Yeah, but before Willard was like kind of a remake of Ben, but it was different because the dude was controlling the rats. Ben was just evil rats, just taking over, killing people.
No, that is weird, and I don't know. I thought that was stupid too. I don't see no movie by no.
Came out in 1972 by Phil Carlson. What other movies did Phil Carlson make?
Look up May, the trailer.
Let me see what he made first. Because when they make good movies, they usually have like a pretty good catalog. Like probably memorable stuff.
Make a movie, yeah.
Ooh, Okay, so Wrecking Crew, Ben, Walking Tall. That's it. He ain't got nothing thorough. He stopped making movies in the 70s.
Okay, so mine, I never said my number.
Okay. Huh.
Mine is Candyman. Wish. Make your wishes.
You said Candyman and Wishmaster?
Yeah, why you say it
Okay.
like that?
Alright.
Look up May.
May? That's a new movie. That's scary to you?
No, it's not scary and it's not new. But just look it up.
Oh.
Right there.
Oh.
So what did I say? The Candyman. I like The Ring too. The Ring was really good. Tales from the Hood scared me because when I watched it when I was little, and I remember I was scared when he was like, rest in peace, when he was like, welcome to hell. He was like, this is not a funeral parlor. Welcome to hell. And then his snake tongue would come out. And he said, I ain't hearing this. And that was Stacy. And that other guy, I don't like him. That was Junior from the Players Club. He always doing some shit. And he got the brother shot and set it off. Because he told him to put told his girl to put the AP on the back of his head. And the cops thought that was him and they shot him. But that's why Kane beat him up in Menace to Society. His head was bouncing. But yeah, Tales from the Hood. It's not that scary when I watched when I got older, but like when I was younger, I was scared. And them little dolls too, when they came out the painting. It's crazy. But that's like a black movie because it make you look at, like, it was very racially driven. Like, it make you think about.
So May, Tales from the Hood.
I didn't say May. I just said look
Jeepers.
it up.
Okay.
And I never said Jeepers Creepers. Yeah. I just said Wishmasters, Candyman, Tales from the Hood. The Ring, I said that, so that's 4. So I got 6 more.
Favorite horror movies, Christopher? Favorite horror movies?
New Nightmare.
New Nightmare's the last thing? Okay.
That's 5. I got 5 more.
Okay. No, I was saying it's the last Nightmare.
Yeah, the one with the little boy. I like. It's hard to do because I like all of the movies because I watched all of Freddy Krueger, but I don't know. Some of them was cheesy because it was. I don't know. It just looked like a video game or something. Or I don't know. Final Destination. Final Destination not a horror movie though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cause they make you like this stuff that could really
horror,
happen.
suspense, thriller.
Oh, okay. So, Final Destination.
Cause it's a supernatural movie.
Final Destination. That's 6. I don't know which one. The second one was my favorite. The unalivings and that was crazy. Like, all of saw. The one where they was in like a junkyard and the car fell on them or something. I don't know which number that was.
Junkyard. Oh, you might be talking about 4. You might be talking about 4, yeah. Or 3, actually. It might be 3. He was getting people for his wife in that one.
I don't know. There was some people that were working on a car and then the car sliced up.
Yeah, I think that was either 3 or 4. It could have been 5 because I remember they was like it was one of those because they started the story of they was chasing after the cop and then he was covering up his people, but he was sabotaging the setups because they was saying that it was Jigsaw, but it wasn't him. It was him doing it all along.
So that's 7. I think. And I don't know. 'Cause I need 3 more. I can't think. I'm just gonna say movies that I like. There's too many.
There's not too many great ones. There's some that are just better than others because of how you felt when you watched it. Like I like The Lost Boys, but it's not my top 10.
I like that movie.
It's just a good historical movie.
With Hilary Swank. And I think there was like the plague or something.
Okay.
And there was like locusts.
You be talking about that a lot. That movie is. That movie's alright. That movie's alright. I know what you're talking about.
No, I'm not. It's the women what do you mean I be talking about it?
Just like the 3rd or 2nd time within like 2 weeks that you talked about
2
this.
weeks? No.
Yeah. Talked about it before. Like, I really like this movie.
I thought it was good.
Yeah. It was alright. It wasn't trash, but it was alright.
Because it's the idea more so, like.
It's like, yo, like that. Like sometimes some shit just don't be like scary, like, you know what I mean? Like it's scary when they make it like, alright, all the whole city start getting covered in fire and all this stuff. Then it's like, alright, damn. Then it's like some wild shit. But just like the water red, like one of the come on, man.
And because it's what it signifies, not
yeah, but it was some But that's on your list, that shit. What is that called?
I don't remember. My phone's dead.
That's called the fucking
Stir of Echoes.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's a good one. Those are good. That's a good list.
I love Stir of Echoes.
It's a good list.
I've seen that movie mad times.
I like stuff that's really crazy. Like I like Night of the Living Dead 3. That was crazy when he went back to the place that his father worked at because his girl had fell off the motorcycle in a motorcycle accident and she broke her neck. And he brought her over there and brought her back to life with the shit. And then she started wilding, eating people and stuff. And
Pet Cemetery.
Pet Cemetery was a good one.
That's
Rex. What you know about that? Rawhead Rex? That's a creature feature. Rawhead Rex was a big ass demon. But he was big like a wrestler, yo.
Like a wrestler.
And fucking people up. Beating them up. It was
eating them.
Yeah. It was like in Scotland or some shit. So it wasn't even an American movie. It came on in the 80s.
You love. I can't watch that.
It was good. I don't care. It was good. It was a good movie. It wasn't in a different language. It was in English. But they just had the accent.
Oh, yeah, because you said Scotland. But that's annoying, too. I don't be wanting to hear that.
But shit, it was an American dude taking his family on a trip out of the country. And then he ran into this shit. So it was an American dude and his American family, tourists. And fucking, I think the whole family almost got murked. I think in the movie. That movie, yo, back in the 80s, they didn't give a fuck. They took out everybody, yo.
Like, of course.
Black Christmas, like that was a wild movie.
Yeah, that was good.
You know what I never watched? Them campfire drinks. You ever seen them? Sleepaway Camp or some shit?
I seen it.
I never watched that shit ever. I just thought it was the corniest shit.
I'm like, corny.
Why would I even watch this shit?
Mother.
But I still watch.
Day.
Mother's Day? What's that? That's scary. Species. What do you think about that? Species good?
I don't like Creature Feature, but I guess it was okay.
Because Aliens is different. Like Aliens. Alien is like they on a ship, they can't go nowhere, so it's like kind of crazy. But then it's like you don't want to bring this shit back to Earth. These motherfuckers is wild. They got a face inside their mouth, like shit's crazy. So I don't know, it's wild. But yeah, shout out to Sigourney Weaver, yo. She older, she still be doing shit. She crazy.
Halle Berry said.
Did Halle Berry do any horrible? Oh, she did Gothica. That wasn't really scary though.
But it was good.
It was good though. It was. It was supposed to be horror though. It was like thriller, horror, supernatural.
Yeah. Because the ghost was helping her.
It was good though.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I love that movie actually. What was I about to say? Halle Berry said she tired of, she hates that she had to pay child support to a man that calls her a nigga, or calls her the N-word. Sorry.
But you know what they say.
What?
I mean, she chose him. So I mean, you chose to be with him and have kids with him.
I wonder was he calling her the N-word when they was?
Yeah, of course he was. That was his fetish. Yeah, because now he can't control her no more. You know you can't control her. And everybody calling her crazy. You know what I mean? But I mean, at the end of the day, Halle Berry birthday on August 14th. So I ain't really gonna say nothing bad about her. I'm just gonna say, you know what I mean? Get your shit together, fella. Because you're going to miss out on a good one.
Yeah, they're already divorced.
Oh, well, shit.
She's paying child support.
Hey, that child support, man. You got that money? Yeah.
She might have to pay it until it's final.
It's grimy when it's a chick and they act like, oh my God, why she gotta do that?
It's grimy.
But then when it's a dude, they act like.
I feel like child support is stupid anyway because some of it goes to the court too. A percentage of it goes to them. Why the hell I'm paying them for my kids or anybody? Like we don't even know you. It's got nothing to do with this. Like that's crazy. And if they're present, then no. I just don't understand why he even has custody. He must have custody. If she has to pay child support, why doesn't she have custody of the kids? She didn't want them. She try to fight?
Cause she gotta do her movies. She gotta make her movies.
Make your move right now.
I don't think she retired yet. I think she's still doing
it. She just made that movie. Well, then
she did that horror movie, right? What do you think about that? Did you see it?
I never watched it. I was gonna watch it, but I didn't.
It was.
Now that you watched it,
it was decent. It wasn't really scary. I didn't really like the ending. Yeah, it was trash. Good movies though. Let's see. Like I said, Hellraiser 3. That would be in my extended list. I'm gonna give y'all a really good horror movie list for y'all to watch.
I like Bordello of Blood.
The Tales from the Crypt movies, Demon Night. Yeah. Those was pretty good. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, they should make another Tales from the Crypt movie. Mm-hmm. I like the anthology movies too. Like there's what's the one? All Hallows Eve. That's a pretty good one. All Hallows Eve has Art the Clown in it,
Yeah,
but it's
that's why I said
a series of different stories inside of it, right? It's a series of different stories out of it, and the Terrifier is a spinoff of All Hallows Eve.
Terrifier
but
is
there's
stupid. I ain't
another
watching that
anthology.
They make another one.
There's another anthology too.
But
the hell was it? I gotta look it up now. Okay, so I'm gonna just look up all.
And I like Tales from the Crypt the show. I remember there was one episode. It was a Christmas episode, and that was good. Like somebody dressed up like Santa Claus.
Do you know all you know they had like a whole bunch of different little horror series. I was doing like a little. I don't know. I was just curious, so I was just like looking up different ones. So they got like a whole bunch of different horror series. They had
from the Crypt or just
it's like Tales from the Crypt. So they had the Monsters. Yeah. Monsters, like that was the name.
Something that used to come
the name
on.
Of it. It was called Monsters, and it always told like a weird little story. So it had like 2 stories that would play.
I think I remember there was some show. I think that is what it was called, and I would be in grandma.
It was like it started off with some weird little shit. It was like. And then it comes into a town, and then it goes into the people's house, and the people that's in the house is like, hold on, wait, what was I looking up? I was looking up something.
Anthology series.
Oh no, but for something else. Anthology for what?
Tales from the Crypt.
No, something else that I forgot. All right, let me look up Monster and show you.
I was scared of that. I remember I'll be sitting in the kitchen downstairs at grandma's house, and and mom would be at work, and I would go in there until she got off, and I would be watching that show. It came on at like 5 o'clock or something, like I don't know, but I remember I was scared.
It would have been 1980. Here it is.
That's commercial. Yeah.
Yeah. They had all types of weird stories, weird like Tales from the Crypt stories. Like, yeah.
I like the Outer Limits too.
Outer Limits was really good. Twilight Zone was really good. It was great. Tales from the Dark Side, Creep Show.
That Creep Show with them little people on the bottom of the screen.
Creep Show was a series, like an anthology series.
What was that show with the little people on the bottom, the little shadows? It was shadows, like, and they would be on the bottom of the screen and they would be talking.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
It was little figures. Like it used to come on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Are you talking about Mystery Theater 3000 or some shit?
I don't know what it's called.
I'm talking about that. That ain't even.
I know. I'm just asking what was that because I remember.
I don't know nothing about. That's the only thing I can think of. Like you talking about them.
What is it called?
Because they would be having like a little commentary and shit.
It was stupid, whatever it was, and I just.
Well, they used to watch cult movies, like all old movies from back in the day. Like some of those movies are really like trash. I'm gonna just look up best horror movies and compare them to our list of all time. I'm not that old, but let's see what the interwebs tells us. Everybody. All right.
The Shining, I do like that too.
So I'm looking into the top horror picks of all time, of any era, and the very top for best movies to watch.
Is that Misery?
Halloween, coming in at number 1. The Lost Boys coming in at number 2. Poltergeist coming in at number 3. The Shining coming in at number 4.
The one with Jack.
Scary Movie. I don't know. Scary Movie's in there. That's comedy.
But it's comedy horror.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the one that came out in 2003 with Jessica Alba.
Misery.
Fright Night.
You skipped Misery.
Okay. Fright Night, which came out in 1985. That was a cult classic. Misery, which came out in 1990 with Kathy Bates.
I do not think. I mean, I guess because it's crazy.
Slasher. You know.
Because she crazy.
The Descent. That was like a creature feature. They went under the ground.
That was alright, but I wouldn't put it up here.
Nightmare on Elm Street. This is top picks, people. Nightmare on Elm Street, the original. Later in the list. I would put it higher in the list. Rosemary's Baby from 1968. I'm surprised people really like that. That was a crazy movie, but I'm surprised a lot of people like that.
They made that over
Night
so
of the Living
times.
Dead, 1968. People really like that one. Manhunter. Manhunter is Red Dragon before Red Dragon came out. So Red Dragon is the sequel. Well, people would say it's a sequel, probably the prequel to Silence of the Lamb. Silence of the Lamb, we know, came out in, I think, 1989 or something like that. It came out late 80s. But that is actually after or before Manhunter came out, which was in 1986. Manhunter is supposed to be the prequel to Silence of the Lambs. So Red Dragon is not the first movie. Manhunter is the first movie. Then Silence of the Lambs is a sequel. But Hannibal Lecter's role was changed to a different character. The character that played Hannibal Lecter in Manhunter is actually the same character that played the father in the movie The Ring, the more recent version of it that came out in, I believe, 2005 or 2006, something like that. But yeah, the father that was supposed to be Samara's father in that movie is actually the guy that played the original Hannibal Lecter in Manhunter.
The forgotten really good movie.
28 Days Later. That's a good movie. That came on in 2002 though. Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, that
with 2004, the one with Vin Rames. It was crazy, like when they she just woke up and then everybody was a zombie. Like, oh wow. Eraserhead. A lot of people talked about this movie. This is an older movie from 1977. This is like a mad scientist or something like that. I don't really know the full storyline. Videodrome. This is like a weird movie. I forgot who's the leading actor in it. I look like Christian Bale. The Thing. That was good. The Fog. The original The Fog. 1980. Not to be confused with The Mist. Two different movies. But the original Fog was supposed to be scary because all these people came off the ocean onto the shore and they were supposed to had died in a damn what you call it, a damn ship, like pirates or some shit. And I think Jamie Lee Curtis is in this. The Omen, 1976. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974, which was still a really good movie, despite how old it was. Nosferatu, Symphony of Horror, came out in 1922, all in black and white. Silent film.
Rest Stop.
Rest Stop was a good movie. What is that? The Haunting.
That was good.
Came out in 1999. Wicker Man, which is actually a remake. Oh no, this is the original, 1973, The Wicker Man. And there was a remake with Nicolas Cage. That was pretty good, but The Wicker Man was a crazy movie. The Fly, oh yeah, that's a classic, 1986.
It was just gross.
It was a wild movie though. Like the whole idea of it, what he was doing was wild. Dog Soldiers. I guess this is a movie that came out like werewolf soldiers type of thing. I never knew that. Jeepers Creepers. Kind of late in the list, but this was actually a pretty good movie. Came out in 01.
Where'd you get those?
The Return of the Living Dead, which is the sequel to Night of the Living Dead, came out in 1985. This was actually pretty good.
Wrong Turn up there.
Chronos.
I ain't never watched that.
It's one of those saga type shits. Wrong Turn was good.
Cause that could really happen.
Cure, 1997. It's apocalypse, people getting sick, virus, outbreak type. Silence of the Lamb. Yeah, that was definitely a good movie. That would have been really nice. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yes.
Dead Zone. That was actually a pretty good movie. I want to think it was. I mean, his ability kind of was like kind of dark, but I wouldn't call it horror. It kind of would be like Sixth Sense, kind of like that. Yeah, you could see when somebody gonna die. Scream.
Oh, 13 Ghosts. Yeah,
13
that
Ghosts
was good.
Day of the Dead. That's another classic.
Yeah.
13 Ghosts. Yeah, 13 Ghosts was a classic. Sleepy Hollow. That was really good. You like that? With what's his name?
I don't like them.
That's what the dude. That's
Colony movies.
What? That movie was good. Infested. I don't really like that one too much. Infested. That came out in 2023 actually. Evil Dead. That's the original, came out in 1981. Shaun of the Dead was a comedy horror that came out in 2004. I seen that. House of Wax. That was interesting. The Howling, classic werewolf movie. The best werewolf transformation, man. That's another.
Jack.
Huh?
Jack.
Who's Jack?
Nicholson.
You think so? Let's look that up. Best werewolf.
You gonna say that movie because you
What
love that
movie?
movie. Werewolf in Paris or London or whatever.
Obviously, it's one of the best werewolf transformation, but let's look at the top 25.
How many looking at the top movies did they make?
There's a lot of them.
See,
I watched like most of them. Because werewolves are
Fright
crazy.
Night was good, but
now
that's
look,
vampire.
They got.
Fright Night was good, right? Was that up there?
This is Fright Night 2 actually had a werewolf transformation. But this right here, oh, they're gonna show some good ones. I would say this is American Werewolf in Paris. That's what that was. American Werewolf in London.
It looked like Thriller.
Underworld had really good transformations too. 25 werewolf transformations at the top. Coming in 25, Unlikely Contender.
I seen the first one, but
will
then
be them.
stopped.
They shouldn't even be in this list. That's why they said they're unlikely. They hitting that number 25. Number 25 would be, what is this called? Twilight. The Twilight werewolf transformation. It's just a big wolf. Like, you know what I mean? It don't look like a humanoid wolf. It looked like just a big dog. Like, I don't really like that. I would like it more if it was actually like a person. But they are big. They look like they'll fuck something up. But
and then it's too quick. You don't see like the teeth
it is not. It's a quick
eyes
transformation.
change.
It don't look like it hurt. Like it look like they love it. Like
they just shake and then.
Yeah, like Animorphs. Niggas is Animorphs, bro.
I ain't like Twilight. I only watched the first one. I couldn't get
Some people love it. You know what I mean? It's a tween movie, but it's like a really romantic movie. If you like romantic movie, go watch it, man. If you like it. The storyline is it's a cool storyline though. She learned to love again. Like she lost her mom or something.
So we can learn to love again.
Ladies do it too. Ladies do it too. Is this She-Wolf? What is this? Is this? What is this one? Or is this Gender Snap? This not Gender Snap. Gender Snap was a good werewolf transformation too, but it was like in the shadows, like they ain't really show you. Like you ain't really see it. But this is number 24. I think this is Gender Snap. I don't know what movie this is. What werewolf movie is it? Silver Bullet, that was a good one. Why you singing that? Well, Silver Bullet was a good one.
Why don't wanna still free? I don't know. It's just popping away.
Silver Bullet. That was a Stephen King werewolf movie.
I like Stephen King.
Which one is this? What movie is this?
They didn't say it.
It said Ladies Do It Too.
That's the name of it.
Oh, so I guess Ladies Do It Too. Rekindling Somewhat. Oh no, that's not the name of it. They're talking about.
Oh.
That's Underworld, ain't it?
I never watched
So
Underworld.
like Underworld.
Because I knew it was animals. So.
Oh nah, this something else.
Hey.
I ain't never seen this. No, this is Underworld.
What's that video game? Resident Evil.
What about it?
That's a movie. That's a good movie.
It was alright. Oh, this is a different one. I don't think this is the Underworld, but this is like the later Underworld. This is like the last Underworld. So I guess Underworld would be number 3. There's a series that used to come on, a werewolf series. That was good. I think that's what number 2 was.
I like
this
Teen
werewolf
Wolf
series
on
that
Campus.
used to come on. But they talking about transformation. This was like
Teen Wolf?
When it might be in here. I don't know. I wouldn't put that in here.
I never watched it. You said a TV show.
No, but I'm saying 25. The 25 werewolf transformations, the best one. It's a video actually playing right now.
I know.
Number 22 is in this shit. Underworld. The latest Underworld. I mean, but that's like a steroid werewolf though. Like that's like crazy. CGI make it cheesy. Like he do transform crazy though. But I would.
It's not real.
Well, yeah, but I would like the one that's like. I don't know which one was the best one.
He brolic. He was like a wrestler. You know these movies be fake, cause no way in hell.
Yeah, they be crazy.
She going.
But look how he turned into it. But in one of them, like he be really in pain. Like the one with Van Helsing, that transformation was pretty crazy too. I wouldn't be surprised if that would be in the list. Van Helsing was pretty good. It was an action type of horror movie though. It wasn't really like scary.
Creature.
Undead werewolf thing. Oh yeah, and Underworld again.
That don't count. They keep putting that up.
Because like we don't like what other werewolf comparison they gonna have? They probably gonna say a TV show.
That's why I said how many movies. I knew they didn't make that many movies that.
But they got the best transformations, like, cause they consistent. Howlin' too. Howlin' is crazy. Howlin' might be later in the list. What's this? Oh, see this one right here. This is Silver Bullet. This is one. Silver Bullet, like number.
That look like a beer.
24. I mean 21. His transformation was crazy. You never seen Silver Bullet? That was actually really good. Stephen King is a good director, yo. He got some good stories, yo. He could do anything.
I think that's
If he make a clown scary, come on, man. You know this dude's a beast. Look at this shit. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Little wolf
He
babies.
looked like a koala at first, and then
Cursed to fight the Wolverine. Okay, yeah, this is Van Helsing. That's what this is. Van Helsing is crazy. This the old Wolfman back in the
Olive
day.
Garden, all you can eat pasta.
You got AD.
You put it on the screen.
That's a commercial.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. They like that transformation. It was like, they be talking about it in the reviews and stuff. It was so convincing the way that shit looked crazy.
They just be
Look like overtime. This is Teen Wolf with Michael J. Fox, I think. Oh nah. This the Wolf movie, the Wolfman that came out with
that girl from
Anthony
the
Hopkins in it and Benicio del however you say his name. I don't know what his name is. Then they got Teen Wolf with Michael J. Fox.
That was so stupid.
It was stupid. Yeah.
What is they smiling though? And then she rubbed his leg. Ooh, she trying to get nasty on the ear.
This one, I think this is the Howler. I don't know what this one is.
What did you see?
Oh no, this Big Bad Wolf. This was the dude that was like the stepfather or whatever, and he was like a wolf.
What did you do if you seen a werewolf?
I don't know. Shoot it with a silver bullet.
You don't have a silver bullet.
I don't know. I'm not being chased by werewolves neither. Shit. How you gonna?
What would you do if it happened
bullet.
now?
Yeah.
How you gonna get it?
I gotta get one. I gotta find it.
It's gonna be too late
It's
to try
gonna
to
be
get
somewhere.
it.
It's gonna be somewhere. Find it.
You gotta outrun it. It's going.
I'm gonna have to run to get one. I'm gonna just stand there like what I'm supposed to do.
You ain't gonna make it to get the silver
I'll
bullet.
make it somewhere. To a car, to the house, whatever I gotta do. If I'm just in the woods, which don't make no sense, then I'll have
you
to
don't
have
to be in the woods. It
firearm on
could
me
be
or
at the
something.
door.
Then I'll
You
close
open
it.
the door.
Fuck. What you talking about, yo? You just reaching.
It's gonna go.
Werewolf in Paris. But this is the newer one. This is the newer one. With the friends and shit. They remade it. That was okay. I don't think that was the best one. It's this one. Ooh, look at this name. Oh yeah, this the same shit. This the werewolf. They did the same movie again. Fuck that. Is this Underworld again? Stop underworlding us, man. What is this? The fuck? Werewolf look disease as fuck. Oh, this the Harry Potter werewolf. Okay, I remember
There was
that.
a werewolf in
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Harry Potter though.
I did watch a little bit, but I seen they were playing Quidditch. I wish we could play that.
Gotta be able to fly on broomsticks first.
Yeah. I'll be there.
I don't know if I want to fly on a broomstick.
Hickory stay
I
down.
feel like it's not really stable, like it's not safe.
You was talking about that lady the other day.
Yeah,
talking
but
about
she's sitting in a seat. She got a
That's still
fucking phone navigation system
No.
on her. She got like
that shit.
all this extra shit up there. Like, I think it's safer than being on a fucking broom. Shit. The fuck?
Focus.
How you could even compare it? Damn, I gotta get my premium account back. I get too many commercials. That shit feel like
They do
watching
that on
TV. Hate this shit.
Nala, sick and
Oh yeah,
bed.
that in the
Go
first,
to
in
the
the first
doctor, and the
one.
doctor
They
said.
keep on using the same movies. Listen,
So
I
that
don't
don't
know.
even count.
It don't count. It don't count. They keep using the same movies.
So we don't. Let us know what's your favorite movies.
Right.
Cause it's Halloween, your favorite horror movie, top 10. Put a comment down below. Halloween season, Libra game.
I'm gonna watch some of these movies. I'm
Well,
trying to find
Scorpio.
it. I can't find it on the thing. I might have to pay for it.
It all floats.
I don't want to pay for it. I might get it get a streaming account and then just close it real quick. Did we get flagged? Is that a flag?
What is it saying?
Let's see.
No, I said like, share, and subscribe.
Nah, I see the flag in it. Let me refresh. That's probably just somebody's name or some shit.
Well,
This message is something. Say it on the screen. We still live.
somebody probably blocked my message. But that's all that we have for today. So we appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you for being with us on this journey on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you're notified the next time we post or go live. I'm La Hefa.
SmileyJizzle, aka the Joker.
Well, you took your mask
Yeah,
off.
I took my mask off.
All right. Later, guys.